what you need to know about quantum reality is that it's here and now. We've actually been under the denser illusion of separation. That's the illusion. The illusion is what we call reality right now. So as we step into quantum physics and the understanding of a more quantum based reality, we start to see that that's actually where we've always been. And it's so funny to say always been, because that's a key factor of quantum reality, is that it is the eternal now. It is the always been. So it's where we've always been, but we've been, our consciousness has not been attuned to it. Our consciousness has been in the denser layers of separation. So we are becoming multidimensional, and that's really the key. This is why the rainbow codes are coming through so strongly, because we are becoming multidimensional, because we are learning to hold multiple frequency perspectives at once. And that is also an element of the quantum realms. It's all of it exists, and we learn how to focus. We learn where to place our attention. And so again, to bring it back to quantum reality, it is the all is now. We are learning through measurement, and this is quantum physics, because a lot of people, they get upset with the use of the word quantum, because it's like, well, that's not quantum physics. Quantum physics is where we're using the measurements available to us to witness what is already happening. And so when we talk about quantum perspective from the spiritual lens, we're tuning into the vastness of the realms that we're starting to be able to measure in human form. That's the difference. That's why we use those terms. And some people really have a hold of this term, and some people really want to call it this. We're just using our ability to now measure, and we can't measure these things if we don't even have the perception of the possibility of their existence. So this is where spiritual and science really start to come together, because if we don't allow ourselves the possibility of something, then we don't know where to look to measure it. And sometimes we'll get a glimmer like, oh, there's an abnormality. We'll call it an abnormality over here. And this is why the spiritual lens can really be very beneficial, because we're not looking for quantifiable, well, ideally, I mean, human nature is to want to look for quantifiable measurements, right? But when we're really opening ourselves up to possibility, that's why play, that's why creativity, because when we're open, then we get that glimmer. And instead of pushing it away because it doesn't fit in the logical space that we've created, we open ourselves and we say, oh, I saw a glimmer over there. Let me play. Let me be creative. Let me experiment with it. And so having that open lens can feel kind of threatening to people who want to measure things. But we're playing with each, right? We're playing with each.